Good morning and welcome to our show. This is peacekeeping TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. William Samoei Ruto led multi-sectoral security mission in Haiti is facing serious headwinds. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, William Samoei Ruto had a telephone conversation with the real Donald Trump, and William Samoei Ruto was very, very happy. In that conversation, according to William Samoei Ruto, they discussed a number of issues, including the Haiti mission. William Samoei Ruto is said to have briefed the president-elect on Kenya's mission in Haiti. Again, the day before yesterday, William Samoei Ruto had a telephone conversation with Antony Blinken. Antony Blinken is the Secretary of State of the United States of America. The issue here was about how Kenya was planning to transfer this mission to be under UN keeping security, to be under UN peacekeeping mission. You see, this one is coming just 3 days after Donald Trump was declared the president-elect, after he won the election, after he defeated Kamala Harris. Why the hurry, ladies and gentlemen? What is happening here? Still in this one, where they talked with Antony Blinken, the US Secretary of State carpeted William Samoei Ruto about the abductions, forced disappearance, and extrajudicial killing by the Kenyan police. And according to the conversation, William Samoei Ruto was carpeted, and the funny thing is that the police now are denying that they are not abducting Kenyans. This is coming after even the European mission actually signed a communique complaining to the Kenyan government about these abductions. Again, China and Russia rejected the idea of the joint security mission that is being led by Kenyans in Haiti to be under UN peacekeeping mission. Russia has said no. This is funny. China also said no. And you know why they are saying no? Is because they know that William Samoei Ruto is serving his masters, is serving Joe Biden. Between 23rd October and 3rd November, armored personnel carriers were delivered in Haiti to quicken the mission. They want this mission completed as fast as possible because Donald Trump will be in office, will take over the office, will be sworn in. Is it January 10th? Maybe you can remind me. But I think January 20. I think January 20. He'll be sworn in January 20. So before that time, Joe Biden and William Samoei Ruto want two things to happen. Number one, either they defeat the gangs in Haiti as quickly as possible before Donald Trump comes into office. Or, by the time Donald comes into office, the multi-sectoral security operation be under UN peacekeeping mission. The fear is Donald Trump may not be interested with continuing this kind of mission. Donald Trump is not interested with this. He is not keen on Haiti. It is not a priority. It is not a priority at all. You know, one thing I like about Donald Trump puts the interest of American first all the time. And that is what other leaders should do. American interest first. America come first, others follow. Before you start even thinking about going to Haiti, he must think about America itself. How is America? Are these people of any threat? Is Haiti of any threat to America? That's the way of thinking about Donald Trump. If you study his philosophy, if you study his thinking, you realize that Donald Trump is not bothered by such things. And this is the fear now. That is why the armored carriers were delivered to hasten or quicken the mission. So as you can see, the Haiti mission is facing serious headwinds. And this is coming at the backdrop of William Samoei Ruto promising the Haiti Prime Minister that he's going to send another 600 policemen. He has not yet sent the 600 policemen. And you remember there was a time he was there, and out of the blue, we saw them actually even singing. William Samoei Ruto was conducting prayers. Was conducting prayers in Haiti. And now, because you see, this mission was meant to glorify William Samoei Ruto and Joe Biden. And that's why Russia and China are opposing it. That is why other countries are objecting for the incorporation of this mission under the UN peacekeeping mission. Again, when you look at it, other countries are not very keen on sending their troops. And as things stand now, this mission may be terminated if things happen the way they are going. Because you see, we may agree that they were supported by the United Nations when they were going there, but they are not under United Nations. They are not. In fact, they are under the command of Kenya troops. And when this happens, then you realize that sometimes William Samoei Ruto makes decisions that comes to haunt him. And this is the problem of populist presidents. A populist leader will make unpopular decision just to please some other people. This is a problem of actually being under somebody. You know, instead of looking at the interest of your country, you look at the interest of another person. And you know, anything can happen. And let this be a lesson to any other leader, that you rush. And then, before you know what is happening, a regime change. There is a regime change. And anytime there is a regime change, so many things are likely to happen. That is why it is always important to do things in the right way and in the right manner. So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how this mission is going to end, but from where I sit, William Samoei Ruto mission in Haiti is facing serious headwinds. Guys, have a blessed day.